Maverick chef Alvin Leong heads to Jakarta for a near-death experience.
This is called crash position in the airplane, okay?
A smelly bean, bad breath experience.
Hoping that your woman do not smell like pattaya.
And a 5-hour soup wrestling experience. Throw in a voluptuous guide, and Alvin's recipe for adventure is complete.
Deconstruction is like Halloween. You put on a different costume and you give somebody a fright, you give somebody a surprise. But you take it all off, you still have the same person. When you deconstruct something, you must always first get the DNA. You know, what is so special about that product? The customer must recognize the original dish from the DNA. At the end of the day, you are making food, so it must be eatable.
This is Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia. Indonesian cuisine is famous for its use of local spices. So, in order to win the hearts of the locals, Alvin will need to capture these distinctive flavors. Local celebrity Ade Fitria Sachan has volunteered to take Alvin around.
Hello.
Hi, Alvin.
Yes, where are you?
Look to your right. Hi.
She's a gorgeous girl. You can tell right away, you know, she loves food by her full figure. But you know, I'm not saying she's fat. Don't say put the fat part, she'll kill me. Okay.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Alvin. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, so are you ready to get out of the skyscrapers?
I am ready to go anywhere you take me.
Okay, I'll take you to the real Jakarta, the heart of Jakarta.
Real Jakarta is just 10 minutes walk away. The locals call this a kampong, the local version of a village. Ade wants to take Alvin for a traditional breakfast, but to get there, they'll have to take the local version of a taxi.
This is your own private limousine.
Great. The Harley Davidson?
I wish. No, this is actually called a bajai.
Okay.
It's from India, but it's the most traditional vehicle in Indonesia.
Where's the seatbelts?
This here.
No, this is it. This is called crash position in the airplane. It was quite a bumpy ride as well, but you know, it was really great fun.
So we're here. It's a gado-gado poro.
So we're having gado-gado.
Gado-gado.
Gado-gado means mix-mix. It's a salad smothered in peanut gravy.
Selamat pagi, Bu.
Pagi.
Dengan Ibu siapa?
Bu Mariani.
She's not done yet, but we can have a seat.
In this kitchen, Ibu Mariani is totally in charge. No one is allowed to interfere, even her husband.
VIP. VIP section.
It's much cooler here.
That's terasi belacan.
That's the dry shrimp paste, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
100 portions. She said she does 100 portions by hand every day, okay? So, you know, I would hate to hand wrestle with her, okay? Chili, salt, and the shrimp
Your
paste.
favorite.
My favorite.
Itu apa?
Ini gula.
Coconut sugar.
Yes.
I can see. So she's putting the lime
I
juice?
think, yes.
So you got some lime juice?
Lime ya, Bu ya?
Iya.
Cucumber?
Timun.
She did everything in a small knife, almost like a pocket knife. So that was interesting. Because if my chef did that in my kitchen, I tell you, I would give them hell. What's this? What's this? Can you ask what that is?
Tempe.
Oh, tempe, the bean curd. Is it? Lontong, yes. These are the
Lontong.
rice cake.
So it's sticky rice.
Yes, sticky rice.
I noticed that, you know, when she was doing it, it's very dry. And I think I like it that way because when it's very dry, you can taste, all the vegetable better. You can get the individual taste of all the vegetables. And also, you're gonna get, all the textures as well.
How is it?
That's nice. Have fun. Really nice.
I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
Too hungry to wait.
Perfecto katanya, just right.
The extra shrimp paste.
Yeah. Shrimp paste-nya enak banget,
for me.
belacannya katanya dia
That's
enak
right.
banget.
The sticky rice and high-calorie gravy make this an awesomely filling dish. But the moment the last bite is gone, Ade's herding Alvin to lunch.
Welcome to my humble home.
Okay, well, it's very, very humble indeed.
Halo Ibu.
Ya, selamat siang.
Dengan Ibu?
Dengan Bu Endang.
Bu Endang, saya Ade, ini
Ya.
Chef Alvin.
Iya, oke.
And then, we went to see the chef, and then she showed me how to do this dish, the shrimp pad thai.
Lunch is a dish that incorporates pad thai beans, otherwise known as stinky beans. Not only do they have a pungent taste, they can also cause strong-smelling flatulence.
Bawang putih, bawang merah, ini pete.
This is the pad thai.
That's a pad thai bean.
Everything else you know, kan?
Why the hell do people want to eat a smelly bean, okay? I had the beans. It's not really stinky, but it's not very unpleasant, I would say, smell. It's not exactly like roses.
Terus kita goreng.
Oh, okay.
Nice and brown.
Yeah.
I would say crispy but brown.
Yeah.
You're gonna smell that garlic coming out.
Smells so good,
that
yeah?
garlic. Chili paste, right?
Yes.
Her homemade chili paste.
Ini dia, cabai.
And colorful. I love that in food and woman.
And hoping that your woman do not smell like pad thai, ya?
I don't mind.
Petenya, jangan lupa.
Petenya. Would you want to taste this really hot, sizzling, colorful prawn? You can taste the pad thai?
I can just taste hints of the Thai. It just tastes like prawn and chili. But I noticed that I get a nice aftertaste, or not, I wouldn't say a nice, but I get an aftertaste from the pad thai beans.
So depending on what you want, you can just take the skin out, the shells before you cook it.
Okay.
Just
Or you can
preference.
have someone peel it for you afterwards.
Yeah, and shove it in your mouth.
Why the hell are we so early?
We're going to Sederhana. It's a Padang restaurant where they're preparing the rendang, beef rendang, and they need like 5 hours to make it.
Padang food hails from Indonesia's West Sumatra region and is one of the most popular foods in the country. This restaurant's chief, Chef Samon, has agreed to teach Alvin the secrets of its most famous dish, beef rendang. Good beef rendang takes a lot of time and a lot of energy. It starts with squeezing milk out of grated coconut.
So this is really fresh coconut milk.
Right.
Ini santan.
Okay.
So
The coconut milk is going to be
it's
put
going
there.
into the...
Everyone has his own special blend of rendang spices, but the staples are ginger, galangal, turmeric, lemongrass, and a ton of chili.
So,
Sekarang ini,
how much?
6.
6.
Segitu.
Are you writing this
Segitu.
down? Are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Hold on.
fine.
5 par
Chili. 5.
Baru 5.
Baru 5. One more.
5.
One more.
I counted 5.
Oh,
Sorry, I missed
good.
out. So I'm putting that in.
Chef Samon is kind enough to let Alvin experience stirring the rendang gravy. Or maybe he's just looking for free labor.
You gotta stay here for 1 hour. Put some, come on, energy in it. Hustle,
Okay,
hustle,
so good.
okay? 1 hour.
Okay? Doing this for an hour almost, I mean, it's good exercise. But did I enjoy it? No, I did not. I'm gonna put in the beef now. I'll put that in slowly because I don't want to.
Okay.
And then
Oh, it's
do
different
this.
kinds.
This is a wok spatula, okay?
A wok
Okay,
spatula.
so how long?
2 jam.
2
2
hours.
more hours of this.
Jalan.
2 hours.
The gravy will thicken and the beef will absorb its flavors. But even after that's done, Chef Salmon still has other things to prepare before opening time. So Alvin and Ade head for breakfast.
I'm very sleepy because we woke up at 4 this morning.
Too early.
Yeah, and we still haven't eaten the beef rendang yet.
This is Kopitiam UI, a quaint little coffee shop nestled in Jakarta's suburbs.
Lapar! Lapar is hunger.
Selamat pagi, Ade. Apa kabar? Chef Alvin, I take it.
Pleasure meeting you.
Welcome to Kopitiam UI.
Thank you.
Terima kasih.
Please.
Okay.
Oh.
Please.
What do you recommend?
Waking up hungry, sleepy.
You need to wake up?
Need to wake up.
Good.
Need to,
I would suggest teh talua. Teh talua is tea with egg yolk.
What does it do? Like wakes you up
It
and...
will give you a good wake-up call, give
Stamina?
you energy. It's almost like a poor man Viagra.
Woman Viagra. That woke me up, okay? You know, Viagra always wakes me up anyway.
This is it.
Thank you.
Wow.
Coming up
Drink up,
quick.
drink up.
It's coming up
You
quick.
better run now.
After a hearty breakfast of thick toast and teh talua, Alvin is invigorated. But what is the secret behind the tea that gives such oomph? Alvin heads for the kitchen to see for himself.
Teh talua is basically egg yolk and tea. We only use the egg yolk from the ayam kampung,
Ayam kampung is the eggs made in Indonesia.
the free-range chicken. We only use the tea from Sumatra because it has a very distinctive taste. Hot water.
Basically, it was just a sabion of sugar, egg yolks, and hot water. Beat it into a foam, and then you pour the tea on. Very simple as that.
Breakfast has given Alvin all the energy he needs to get back to Chef Salmon's place to eat lunch. Padang cuisine is served in a multitude of little dishes along with a generous serving of rice, an awe-inspiring sight for food lovers.
This is my beef rendang.
What's that for? What do you need that for? You don't use your hands, but you can take it with this, but you have to use your hands.
You have to use your hands.
You have
That's
to.
not natural for me.
It's a
It's
padang
not
thing.
natural. It's a padang thing. Okay, I'll tell you what's going to make it more natural for me.
Oh no.
It's very natural.
scared.
Like this, my hands. So that's more natural. Yeah. I learned from Chef Salmon that the purpose of a lot of these dishes was that they were able to store them without refrigerations for up to months. So I guess, you know, to store beef, you know, without a refrigeration for months, they got to really make it condensed, very, very dry, and of course very salty, or else it's going to go off. But not my style.
The local chefs have offered Alvin a unique culinary experience. But now he's going to put his spin on their dishes. Alvin has invited the local chefs he's met to dinner. His menu, teh talua, gado-gado, shrimp patai and beef rendang, all done in a way the world has never seen. The traditional chefs may not appreciate the liberties he's going to take with Indonesia's cuisine. Then again, who could say no to such a lovable personality?
Start peeling this, okay? Hey, get rid of all this. You know, for the gado-gado, the dish itself was not really my style. The appearance, it looks like I think, you know, if I'm gonna serve this at my restaurant, okay, it's definitely gonna not look like that and have all these boiled vegetables. Get rid of that. Traditionally, I was told by a lot of people, all the vegetables was either white or green. What I did was, you know, the cabbage, I'm gonna substitute that with cauliflower. The green beans, you know, why not put in asparagus? And then I'm gonna put in, you know, avocado. For the rice cake, I'm gonna put in potatoes. I want 4 sets like that, okay? Four of these. For the crispiness, okay, instead of tapioca cracker, I'm gonna deep fry the vermicelli because what that does is it's similar to the tapioca. It expands and it becomes very crispy but light. I'm gonna put the, you know, nice 62-degree egg yolks on there, so, you know, when he cuts into the egg, it's gonna be moist. It's not gonna be like this hard-boiled egg. And look at that.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make that sauce pink. So instead of peanut, I'm gonna use macadamia nut. I got here some pink food coloring.
Yeah, maybe
That looks like the pink cracker.
She'll love that, definitely.
That my pink gado-gado sauce.
For the ibu.
That's right.
Actually, it's too pretty to eat.
Hey, can someone clean this up? Now, the shrimp pad thai, the DNA of that dish is really the pad thai. It's got a very strong flavor of almost garlic and almost like plastic. So if you have something very, very strong, and you want to get this essence out, but you don't want to, like bang, hit the guy in the face with it, you create a foam.
Bang it, crush it.
So what I'm gonna do is, instead of shrimp, if you want to put this in a fine dining restaurant, won't use lobster. It's gonna put a big dent in the budget, but who cares, okay? Because I'm not paying anyway. I'm going to sous vide this lobster, and I'm gonna sous vide in pure butter. Take out all the white stuff, okay? I'm gonna infuse into this butter, the chili, the turmeric leaf, the garlic, shallot, etc. I'm gonna put all that flavor into the oil, and then I'm just gonna cook this lobster slowly at a very low temperature. Just let that go down to 60, okay?
Okay.
While I take a toilet break.
Ella, I don't want to get in trouble. Here, you hold this. I do that one. Allahu Akbar.
The pad thai, it's a very strong bean. It stings. Because the smell affects your taste, and it smells like epoxy glue to me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna serve this dish, and I'm gonna have this rose essence coming up. So it's gonna smell like roses. So that's my lobster pad thai. It's not the right beef, okay? I want the sirloin, okay, because it breaks like Well, the beef rendang proved the most difficult dish to do because it's a very plain dish. And when a dish doesn't have a distinctive feature in it, when you deconstruct it, it's gonna be very difficult because when you deconstruct something, you want people to still recognize the dish. The beef rendang, to me, just tastes like, dry beef. So here's the lemongrass, which I cut, and I pounded it, okay, to get the flavor out. I'm going to do the beef rendang, trying to get that taste, with all the herbs and all the spices together. Good rendang sauce. I mean, I couldn't have done it better. But I'm gonna put it into something like a hot pot where I can do the dish in 6 seconds instead of 6 hours. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this heat up, okay? Put it in here. It's like a beef fondue. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a very strong tea. I want it to be a little bit stronger, okay? Not because of the Viagra effect, but because of the bubble effect, okay? And of course, the tea talua, the very unique thing is, of course, that big, big foam that goes on top. So what I'm gonna do is co-mixture of tea, sugar, and egg yolk. And basically, that's what's in the dish.
I can't even taste the egg.
But you can taste the tea, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. I'm gonna fill all this mixture into an empty eggshell. I'm gonna put some dry ice at the bottom of this glass mug. And then what I'm gonna do is in front of the guest, I'm gonna break the egg, drop the mixture into the cup, and then bang, it's gonna foam up like that. And I think that's gonna be really, really impressive.
Just as Alvin finishes deconstructing the dishes, his guests start to arrive. Amongst them is Selby, an award-winning food blogger who's going to shout the results to the world.
Say, seeing you again?
This is Selby.
Selby?
Yeah, she's a food blogger.
Alvin, pleasure meeting you.
Remember Ibu Mariani?
Yeah.
Bapak Maman.
Yes, nice seeing you. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with tea talua. This is only carbon dioxide. We're gonna break the eggs, okay, onto this. All right, so this is your tea talua.
The drink is not really good, actually. It's interesting to taste, but nah.
Jauh lebih beda dengan teh talua yang kita bikin biasanya.
The next dish is the gado-gado.
Pakai tangan kiri ya, Pak.
Finally, sauce is missing. Okay, so please enjoy.
Gado-gadonya cuma kurang rasa, harumnya sama pedasnya.
So this dish is the shrimp patai. Okay, one thing about the shrimp patai, okay, is the smell is very, very intimidating. My lobster patai on a bed of roses.
The lobster is good. The chili oil with the green tomato, that's good. It's really innovative with using the foam. But I just lose the texture of the stinky beans, patai.
I'm doing the beef rundown. You know, usually you eat it with rice. So instead of rice, I have a vermicelli braised with beef stock and a little butter. You know, you can cook it as you like it, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put a piece in there and it's gonna cook slowly, okay?
Kelebihan dari kita itu, rendang kita tuh biasanya memang dibikin tebal. Itu kan dibikinnya tipis, sehingga prosesnya bisa terlalu cepat. Tapi kalau rasa sama, warna bumbu, rasanya itu sudah mendekati semua.
Dinner has been a little hit and miss, but Alvin's creativity has shone through.
Chef Alvin, well, he is really ingenious. The meal is so interesting, amazing, I think.
As Alvin's adventures in Indonesia come to an end, it looks like at least one person is going to miss him.
Alvin, I called him the grumpy bear because it's actually like a teddy bear, but it's so grumpy. You know, the psychotic bear in Toy Stories, you know, the purple one? He was exactly like that, man.
They have a strainer.
They're all using it.
Can't have they all using it, man. You got one strainer only.
But I think once you get to know him, once you actually talk to him, he has that soft side in him.
I'm very demanding, but I think I'm very happy, and I think, you know, everybody did a wonderful job.